Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from Red State from June 2nd. And I saw this on the Twits yesterday and it just made me go, are you serious? Like, really? What? So, the article's called Capitol Police Stop Children's Choir from Singing the National Anthem Inside the U.S. Capitol. Here's the children's choir, and we're going to come back to that update at the end. So we'll start with the original story, and it says, on Tuesday, a video emerged of Rushing Brook Children's Choir singing the national anthem in Statuary Hall, one of the most popular rooms inside the United States Capitol. In the video, a man can be seen approaching the choir director and speaking into his ear as the singing children looked on in confusion before they were directed to cease singing. In the video, the children can be heard artfully singing the lyrics, and of course we know hopefully you know what the Star Spangled Banner lyrics are. It says, in the Star Spangled Banner and triumph shall wave. It says, notably, the choir was cut off right before the final and likely most esteemed line of the Star Spangled Banner, which is, over the land of the free and the home of the brave. What an American tragedy. It said, reportedly, a representative of Rushing Brook Children's Choir was told that certain Capitol Police said it might offend someone or cause issues. So that's where we are in this country right now, is that singing our freaking national anthem might offend somebody. If you're offended by that, leave. There are 200 and some odd other countries for you to go to. Okay, this is like you sitting in a home on your block and hating the fact that you just hate your house, and you're like, well, there are other houses you can move into. You're just like, no, I'm going to stay. No, you're the like, leave. Just leave if this bothers you. Okay, or cause issues. What kind of issues? So the Citizen Free Press embedded tweet here basically says the same exact thing that I just read, so we'll keep going down. It says a complete version of the Star Spangled Banner showing spelling and punctuation from Francis Scott Key's manuscript in the Maryland Historical Society collection can be viewed at this link here. It says Rushingville Children's Choir is a Greenville, South Carolina-based Christian group. So that's probably the problem these folks had. They realized they were Christians and were like, it's fashionable to hate on Christians these days. It's also intensely bigoted, but okay. So they decided, you know what, whatever. Let's go ahead and pick on the Christian kids. So it says its website conveys the religious mission of the young vocalists, says to awaken and develop in Christian young people their God-given musical ability, to nurture a sense of artistry in singing, and to do all for the glory of God. Nothing wrong with that. So the different version of events emerged on a progressive social media influencer's account, claiming the incident took place 6 days ago, and the cause of the song's stoppage was because singing isn't allowed in the Capitol, and that, in fact, the children are allowed to finish their song. It says, now anybody who knows or respects our national anthem knows how the song ends and can hear in the video that the youth choir was presented from finishing the performance. And before I say what the account said, if you see this, like a progressive social media influencer's account is telling a contradicting story, I automatically disregard if it says progressive or leftist on it, because they lie. That's just a part of them being alive. They just lie. So let's see what the account said. So recently somebody posted a video of his children's choir singing the Star Spangled Banner in the U.S. Capitol building and wrongfully claimed we stopped the performance because it might offend someone. It says, here is the truth, which is probably not what the truth is, but okay. It says, demonstrations and musical performances are not allowed in the U.S. Capitol. Of course, because the singers in this situation were children, our officers were reasonable and allowed the children to finish their beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. The congressional staff member who was accompanying the group knew the rules, yet lied to the officers multiple times about having permission from various offices. The staffer put both the choir and our officers, who were simply doing their jobs, in an awkward and embarrassing position. So, says Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene condemned the move by the Capitol Police on social media, writing, the national anthem sung by children is not offensive, it's needed more, which is correct. Says the incident is not the first high-profile reprimand of Christian children at the U.S. Capitol. In 2019, Covington Catholic high school students were near the Lincoln Memorial in D.C. on a trip to attend the pro-life March for Life. The media released photos and videos of the students' interaction with a Native American man, Nathan Phillips, telling audiences that the Catholic students were aggressive or mocking the indigenous man, and videos released after the media blitz exonerated the students. And of course, you can see the articles linked there. It says Nick Sandmann became the face of the Covington kids, whom the media most focused on because he wore a red MAGA hat and smiled. Sandmann sued several media outlets for defamation and received settlements with them, which he did. So let's go back to the update here, because there was no update or anyone contradicting what the progressive account said. So I'm wondering if the update here says it. So it says Jack Posobiec shares more details on the choir's appearance in the Capitol, along with a longer version of the video. And then he wrote that U.S. Capitol Police ordered children to stop singing the national anthem. Internalize this, just to remember that this is a thing that happened. So it says, the choir had secured permission from 3 congressional offices to sing in the Capitol. He said South Carolina Republican Representatives William Timmons and Joe Wilson had provided documents giving permission, as had the office of the House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. So again, the Progressive account lied. So that's the end, basically the end of the update. So yeah, and I did actually see on Twitter that Kevin McCarthy actually put out a statement saying, like, yeah, he had given them express permission. So, again, the Progressive account lied, which should just be like that's just a thing that happens. Like, you breathe air and the sky is blue and grass is green. So, what do you guys think about this? I mean, are you upset about the fact, like, does it piss you off a little bit that the Capitol Police told this children's choir that they couldn't sing the freaking national anthem inside one of our most recognizable structures in the country? Like, this just pisses me off, because it's like, again, like I said at the beginning, what have we come to as a country where these kids are not allowed to sing the national anthem inside the Capitol? Okay, let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.